welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hi, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, I already have an issue with you.
Lisa, just stop. Just stop.
Why are you cranky? Why do you
I
seem
don't
kind of cranky?
care. I don't care. I
It's
don't
not about
care.
caring.
No.
Yeah, it's your whole vibe. It's not.
No.
Maybe it's the black nail polish that I notice.
It's gray.
Well, it looks black in my screen.
Yeah, we need to explain to people what we're doing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm in one place, Lisa's in another.
Oh. And friends of the podcast, you know, Lisa doesn't love this setup very much.
No, she doesn't.
But it works.
But it works. And
our friend John is recording for us.
Exactly. It works because of John.
Yes. Yes, it does. And because I gave you new earbuds.
Yes, that has a little microphone.
They were gently used.
Gently used, yes.
Yes, I'm in new earbuds.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
One of us has been up and traveling all day.
Oh my God, you went to Toronto from Saskatoon. It's a 3-hour flight. Right? Their flight was at 10. It's 10:30 at night. Come on. Old lady. Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? No.
Pretty much.
Guess who's calling your shit out right now? That's me.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. Yeah, but guess what I've been doing?
You've been rogue. You went rogue.
I went rogue.
You went rogue.
Samantha, I went crazy today. Right? It was like I broke out of jail.
You did.
I went crazy. I got my vac off today, and I took the car and I went and visited the HHG for an hour at work. All the things that I can't normally just do on my own. And I just said to Mike, you just stay home. I'm going.
And what happened, Lisa?
I overdid it.
And what happened?
I crashed and burned.
Not literally, folks.
No, I was safe, but I crashed and burned. I got home and I never even got changed. I was still in my normal clothes, right? I never even got changed into my comfy stuff. And I was sitting in my chair and I was like, sawn logs within 30 seconds. I was done. Completely. Apparently the old body's not quite ready for that yet.
Nope, it's not. No.
Even though the whole time I was hanging out with the HHG, I wasn't doing nothing. I was just relaxing.
That doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't matter. Right? Oh my God.
Yeah. Well,
you think you can do it?
Yeah. Well, while you were sitting in a chair and talking to the HHG, I was in a shaky plane.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Shaky plane. Up and down. At one point, my stomach was in my mouth. That was exciting.
That's you.
Yeah,
That's
I was
crazy.
like, oh, this is not a good flight.
And you're a thrower-upper.
It was like being on a ride. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. But still, you don't need that.
But it was hard because I just wanted a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah. No.
And they don't serve coffee when it's bumpy.
Of course not, because you're going to burn yourself.
So I never got a beverage.
Oh, you got ripped off.
I got ripped off. They don't even give me a snack. Yeah.
Nothing, because they're too busy trying to make sure that the plane don't crash.
I guess, apparently.
Right? Well, what do you want? You want a coffee or you want to crash?
It's hard to say.
You want to get off the plane wearing your coffee?
Well, I'm sure the pilots are doing everything they can.
I don't know. I'm just saying, Samantha.
Okay, but I have to say this. I haven't been on many trips to Toronto with Air Canada, but those planes are really big.
Yeah.
But yet tiny.
Big but small.
Big, small. It's big small.
So it's deceiving.
Yes. And it was like, should I feel like a sardine in a can?
Oh.
Maybe not.
Right? No upgrade?
Maybe
no
not.
Luxurious legroom upgrade?
No, but it was a 3-seater, but I was all by myself.
Okay, well, that's okay then.
But you want to know why? This is the key.
Why?
Sit at the back of the plane.
Oh, nobody wants to sit back there.
Nobody wants to sit in the back.
So did you do what the HHG did? And did you all night just keep moving your seat around till you found the optimal one?
I sat in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be the way to do it, hey? Because you sit in the middle. Nobody wants to sit beside you.
No, it's leg room. You can spread out. It's all good. Yeah.
Because to me, if I look at the seat map, right, and I see that there's somebody in the middle, I'm not picking that row.
No.
So that's smart thinking.
Well, originally I picked the window, which, by the way, I will not be picking on the way back home, because sitting in the window in an Air Canada plane, such as it was worse. Because I usually like sitting by the window.
Yeah.
But it felt very contained. And I'm like, I'm going to go aisle.
Really? But then I guess if you have all 3 seats, you could just go 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm just going to pick a seat.
Right? You know,
nobody sits beside me.
Right? You spend a little time here, a little time here, a little time there. Right? By the time you know it, you don't even know you needed your coffee. You're there.
Yeah. Well, and then I made friends. I made friends with the people on the plane, the stewards, like the.
Oh, why do you do that? I hate that shit.
No, because I was walking to the back of the plane, and I'm like, shit, this thing is big. I get to the back, and I'm like, so is the back of the plane the best part of the plane? Like, is it better than the front? And they're like, oh yeah, it's awesome back here. And I'm like,
especially if you have time, right?
Yeah.
If you got the time, you don't need to get off right away.
No, I don't. I didn't.
Right.
So I'm like, screw it. I'm sitting at the back.
Well, I'm glad you got there safe and sound, Samantha.
Little bumpy, but I did.
Little bumpy, little cranky, but you got there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what did you think of the picture I showed you of my eye?
It was bad.
That's weird, hey? How that just happened?
Yeah.
Right? Blew a blood vessel.
It blew a very big blood vessel.
It blew a big one, maybe even 2, maybe. I don't know.
Really?
But the beauty of that is that it don't hurt.
It don't hurt?
It don't hurt. It's not itchy or scratchy. Don't hurt. But it makes people stare. And it makes people ask, oh, what happened to your eye? Like, dear people, how about mind your own business? Right? How about mind your own business?
You can make up a really good story.
But the thing is I don't go around to say to people like, hey, what happened to your front tooth? I don't say that shit. No. So mind your own business. Right?
Hey, what happened to your front tooth?
Right? Like, I don't comment on other people's BS, right?
Well, that's
just
true.
Saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just saying, Samantha, it was a little bit crazy, right? And then you know what else I got to do today? I haven't even told you about. I got to go get my refills on my pills. Yeah. So yesterday, no, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, because you can phone the co-op anytime, right? Mm-hmm. So Mike prints out the list of all the medications I have to phone in and get refilled. Okay. You want to tell me why they just can't be easy words like heart pill 1, heart pill 2, heart pill 3. Instead, it's like, right? Instead, it's like acetazolamide, chopalin, right? And I'm like is the goal to make the doctor look smart or the patient feel incredibly stupid?
I think it's to make the patient feel incredibly stupid.
Right? Because then it just but what it does is it makes me question the doctor. And I'm like, what if they don't even know what the medication is?
Yeah.
Because who can memorize all those big long letters?
Well, that's why they have books.
I don't know. I don't buy it. I'm just saying. I don't buy it.
So you got your heart pill 1, heart pill 2, and heart pill 3?
I got my heart pill 12. My heart pill 12. Yeah. I'm good to go.
You're good to go.
They're going to keep me alive for another month, Samantha. Right?
Yay!
We just go month by month here at the Gibson household.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah. And my furniture's coming on Saturday.
Finally.
Right?
Thank God.
Yeah. I know. So I'm excited about that. So that's what's been happening in my world.
Okay. But you know what's really exciting?
Tell me.
This is what Jennifer Aniston is on Instagram.
How crazy is that she was never on Instagram before?
I know. And you know what? I learned from watching, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel that she was on. She's not even sure why she's on IG, like Instagram.
Yeah.
But she creeped first.
Okay.
She had a fake account and she creeped Instagram to see if she would like it.
And then she decided. Yeah. But meanwhile, she's so far behind the game. Like the party's been going on forever with Instagram.
She broke Instagram.
I know.
She had 1 million followers in like 10 seconds.
Like, that's so crazy, hey? Like, that's more than like the Queen got.
No.
I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, you never know.
It's hard to say.
I
don't
never know.
But don't you think it's odd that like she just waited so long to even go on it?
Well, maybe she just wasn't ready. Some people don't like social media.
I know, but then they get used to it, and then they're like you, right?
I only go on it because I have to.
No, you creep Twitter. That's what I learned this week. You creep Twitter.
No.
Yes.
It comes to my phone.
Oh, does it now?
Yes, it comes to my phone.
Okay. I think you secretly creep the Twitter.
I'm on our Twitter. I
know.
I have access to our Twitter, you twit.
I know. And I think it's funny because you hate Twitter, but yet there you are, I think, on the Twitter.
It's on my phone now.
I'm just saying.
All right, Lisa.
I'm just saying, Samantha, you're gonna cause me grief all this week too?
No.
I'm just saying, right?
Oh my God.
Very confrontational. Oh
just because I got to the special message first.
Well, are we there yet? We're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet.
So let's not go there yet, right? Okay, did you get the breaking news about the election?
Oh, good God, what?
Liberal minority.
Oh, it's finally done?
Yeah, well, no, it's not done, but they were able to declare it.
No.
Yes. So friends of the podcast, Canada voted in the same prime minister again. So we just gave him a little less control.
So this bodes well for the U.S.
I guess so, because him and Don love each other, right?
Yeah.
So it should be okay.
So exactly. that means if we're willing to vote in Trudeau again, and he has been a bad boy.
Yes.
We're gonna vote in Donald.
Well, I think Donald's gonna get in anyways, right? But that's just we're not that show.
Wow.
We're not a political show.
Liberals, eh?
Yeah. I just didn't know if you had heard.
No, I had not.
Right? No. So
that's exciting.
There you go. I know, right? It's kind of crazy, hey? Yeah.
No offense. I didn't love Andrew Scheer anyways.
That's not. I don't want to talk politics right now, Samantha. Right? It hasn't all played out yet, so I don't want to get into the meat and potatoes of it. Okay.
The meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the meat and potatoes of it.
Okay, I would rather talk about Ellen.
Okay, what's up with Ellen?
Well, because sometimes now she's lately been having like co-hosts or people
like
host.
Friday co-hosts.
Yeah, like people who host for her. Would you be pissed if you got Ellen tickets and she wasn't there?
I'd be beyond pissed. Actually, I'd probably burn it down. I would probably torch it because I'm not there to see. Like last Friday was Sean Hayes, and he's funny, and he's like and entertaining. But I didn't go to Ellen to see Sean Hayes.
No, you went to see Ellen.
I went to see Ellen, hence the Ellen show. Right?
But you saw Twitch. That's half of the Ellen show.
I don't ever need to see Twitch. Actually, I don't care. I'm over Twitch. Remember?
Oh God.
I don't care about Twitch. But the thing is that I think the tickets are free, so you can't sue her.
No.
But I just think it would be very disappointing to be like, okay, so finally you find out that that's the day you get to go see her, and there's no Ellen. Right? She's
busy.
Well, maybe, but still.
She deserves a 3-day weekend, Lisa.
Really?
Yeah.
Then go into hiatus. Right? You go into rerun.
Didn't she do a hiatus over the summer?
Well, I think they all do.
Yeah. So
like Jimmy Fallon doesn't get co-host. I get if she's sick, then that's just unfortunate. But I'd be pissed. I wouldn't be happy. I'd be like, never again. Never coming back again.
Burn it down. The house.
Right? Burn it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that's what Seth Rollins would do, right? And who's Seth Rollins, Samantha?
Oh God, he's a wrestler.
He's a WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Got it.
Right?
Got it.
And you know my love of wrestling.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So his thing is burn it down. But guess what?
Down.
Now they just had a wrestling draft. The WWE draft.
What does that mean?
Well, it means just like, because there's two different brands, SmackDown and Raw. So some players got drafted to the other brand.
Oh.
So then it got Mike and I talking about tag teams. Imagine if you could be the creative people behind naming the tag teams. And you know what? Because they're wrestlers and they're big people, I would name a tag team Ton of Fun. Do you get it? Ton of Fun. Uh-huh. Right? 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 That's what I would name them. Right? And next into the ring is a Ton of Fun. Yeah. And they'd be like the baby face, right? They'd be the good guys. Yeah. Because with a name like that, they can't be bad guys.
No, they can't.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the conversations happening in my household.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A little bit of wrestling chit chat for you.
Okay, but did you tell Mike the big news?
I did. He didn't care. Like, no, did he care? He cared. He cared. He thought it was nice that they went to that much trouble.
Yeah.
To do that.
Uh-huh.
And then that's kind of about where his excitement lies.
Do you want to tell people what the big news is?
Yeah, I pretty much met Jann Arden, friends. So friends of the podcast, I pretty much met Jann Arden myself. Right? So what happened was that, okay, so if you're not aware of this, guys, I love Jann Arden. Well, and we think in our heart she's a friend of the podcast. So she has a TV show and she's filming. And it turned out that she was filming at the HHG's her sister Cherie, her sister's gas station in Alberta. And all of a sudden I got a text message from the HHG. Can you send me a picture of your logo? And then the next thing I knew, so I did, because guess who's got some time on her hands? Then the next thing I know, right? HHG sends me a picture, and it's a picture of Cherie and Jann Arden holding the logo, and Jann Arden has said, like, get better soon, Lisa.
Yeah.
Right? How cool is that?
She signed the picture.
She signed the picture.
And then what else did your favorite person in the world do?
So then, because
that I saw first.
Yes. So then, because I'm a nice person and I was raised with manners, I sent Jann Arden a message saying, thank you for taking the time to sign that. And then she replied back.
Yes.
Because she's our girl, Sam. She's our girl.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So the HHG, like, she's like the mastermind of all things, eh?
Okay.
Like, she just pulls shit out of her ass and it works somehow.
Well, that's why she's the hyper hype girl.
That's why she's the hyper hype girl. You imagine if she was with us the day that we were trying to meet Jann Arden on the side of the road, we would have met her.
Well, because she would have known not to stand at the side of the road.
She would have known that this plan is not working.
And to not listen to you, the dumbass.
Well, I don't know if my role has been defined as the dumbass. Thank you. But
I think it has.
That my plan seemed very foolproof also.
It was not. It was not.
Oh, it was so close is what it was.
It wasn't even remotely close. Nope.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to argue. But yes, so a big thanks to the HHG and to her sister for going to all the trouble.
That was
touched
super
my
cool.
Heart. Touched my broken heart. Yeah.
Broken heart.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, but you know what might help you with your broken heart?
Tell me.
Might get you to eat a little bit more.
Well, and my fitness pal's telling me I'm under my calories.
Edibles are legal.
I know, right? Let's go eat pot. Why have we not, like, how long has it been legal for? And why did we not eat pot last week?
I think it's only been legal for a couple of weeks.
Oh, but I think I read that it's still 60 days delay for Saskatchewan.
Of course.
Right? Yeah. Probably there's like a wait list or something. But you imagine me, you, and the HHG just like eating some pot.
Yeah.
Think of the fun that would be.
All the fun.
Like, and it's legal. So is it any different than having a chocolate bar? I think not.
No. Except you're high. Except you're high.
Well, you're high. You just got to be responsible. Right? That's all. You just got to be.
It might get you to eat more.
Well, because apparently you get the munchies when you're high.
Yes.
That's what they say. I don't know this stuff, but that's what they say. So maybe I would.
That's what they say.
Right? So I don't know. I think we need to, when it comes here, I think we need to figure it out. But you know what would get me to eat more? I saw this food, and I'm always on my travels,
Yes.
right? Okay. You know how I love a pogo stick, right?
Oh God.
Okay. So it's a breakfast pogo. So it's a breakfast sausage inside of a pogo. Oh, you imagine? And you dip that sucker into a little maple syrup?
No.
Call me breakfast, call me done. Yeah.
Call me breakfast, call me done.
Call me breakfast, call me done. Right? Okay, I don't think you're understanding it. Okay, so it's like a breakfast sausage on a stick,
Lisa.
wrapped in the pogo batter.
Yes.
Dip it in the maple syrup.
Yes.
Eat it. Whoa.
Yes. I know.
Wow, hey? Throw moderation out the window and have 7 of them for breakfast. Right?
Oh, there's no moderation with that.
There's no moderation whatsoever. You know what it might do, though? It might put you into a sleep coma. Right? Like with all the batter and stuff.
Yeah.
Which then makes me wonder, are you a sleeper inner or are you a wake upper?
Sleeper inner.
Are you really at 51 still a sleeper inner?
Of course I am.
I don't understand that.
However, my sleeping patterns suck ass right now, but whatever.
Okay, so what is sleep in? Like you would just sleep in?
Yes.
Like till what time? 11, 12?
No, like 9.
That's not sleeping in.
It is in my world.
No, then I don't classify that. Like the HHG, let's use it based on the HHG. Like she'll stay in bed till noon. Okay? Right? So that girl, our girl, she's a sleeper inner.
Really?
Yeah. If she can.
Oh, God.
But she also stays up late. She doesn't go to bed early.
I was going to say she's like a teenager.
She's a little bit like a teenager. I don't think she got to do that when she was a kid, right? On the farm with Martha. So that's probably the thing, right? So now it's like all things, right? She's reliving her youth. So now she's in her sleep-in phase. Okay. That's what she's doing. So I think I'm a waker-upper.
Well, of course.
Yeah. But I can be lazy and I can lay there. I could be a lay there person.
You're a waker-upper with a side of lay.
With a side of lay, right? I can like lay there and look at the clock and be like, oh, right? But then I just think, God, you might as well get up. Right?
Why?
Well, because I'm just going to lay there.
Well, right? Get up and do, okay, but get up and do what?
I have a shower and get ready for your day. I know, that's your problem right there, right? Right? You can't live in your filth all day.
I'm not living in my filth.
I'm just saying, you can't live in your filth, Samantha. That's all I'm saying, right? You know, so now I'm wearing my Fitbit to bed.
Really?
It's trying to establish whether or not I have a good sleep pattern. I do not. I do not. I'm trying.
You needed your Fitbit for that?
Well, I wanted to try it, right? I wanted to give it a fair try, right? My new Fitbit, I wanted to give it a fair try. And so now all it does is it'll be like, you didn't sleep long enough to record it.
I'm not surprised.
But that's kind of like a slap, eh? That's like slapping somebody. Like that, don't put it like that, Fitbit, dear Fitbit, you stupid bitch. You don't put it like that, right?
Then
like, that's
don't
not
wear
nice.
it. Then don't wear it.
Well, I'm going to have to stop, right? Because now it's disheartening because I'm trying my best. I'm like everybody else. I'm in my pajamas. I got my sheets all pulled down. I'm lying in bed like everybody else. And I'm just doing the same thing as the next guy. But no, not me. I don't get to sleep. No, not very happy with it. That's for sure. I'm just saying. Then, right?
You just do what you got to do, Lisa.
I guess so, Samantha. Okay. It's frustrating. Yeah.
Okay. But speaking of sleep.
What about sleep?
Well, in California, apparently they passed a law saying that high school students can't start school before 8:30 in the morning.
You know what I think? Pussies.
They need their rest.
Those are, yeah, I do. I feel that that's a pussy kid.
Don't say that.
Samantha, I'm saying it and I mean it because you don't need to start high school at 8:30. Get up and go to school. You got one job to do and that's to go to school.
I don't remember going to school at 8:30. I remember like 9.
What? You went to school at 9?
I don't remember like 8:30.
And you were probably still late.
Yeah, probably.
Right? No. I think we started school at like 8.
Did we?
And we were done by 3.
I don't remember that.
Well, I remember. And I think now you don't need to have a special law, right? Get kids out of bed. That's the problem, right? Get them out of bed. Get them to class.
Get them up, get them out.
Get them out, right? I think we're just making soft kids, just soft, squishy kids. That's all that's becoming. It's just soft and squishy, right?
But people are afraid that the kids are tired.
Then they should go to bed earlier.
But they're busy. Social media keeps them busy.
Then they should do what your sister-in-law does, right? Get the lockbox and the phones get locked up, right?
That was brilliant.
Yes, I'll give her that one, right? That's what they need to do then, right? All the phones go into the box till the morning.
And it's a clear lockbox.
Yes, so it's like taunting them, hey? Oh, I would hate to be one of those kids right now. That would drive me crazy.
It was brilliant.
It was funny. You know how they're doing they're like doing all these different movies and stuff?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like they're going to make Barney the purple dinosaur movie. Do we need that?
No, is it like a movie or is it a cartoon?
I don't know. I just heard that that's what they're going to be doing. That Barney's going to become a movie. Like I love you, you love me. Does that need to become a movie?
No.
No, it was a bad show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be animated, right?
Well, it would have to be something. Like it would have to, like or somebody in a suit, and then that's weird.
That's just creepy.
That's just kind of creepy.
It was already creepy as a TV show.
It was creepy as a TV show. And then they're also bringing back Lady and the Tramp. Is that necessary?
Okay. Is this like an actual puppy? Or is this again
No.
Or is it animated?
Puppy. No, it's real.
Really?
Because they showed in a People magazine, they showed the winning puppy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do we need that movie? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if we do.
It's been done, has it not?
It has, right? Everything's getting rebooted. The only reboot that I'm going to kind of be okay with is I just read today, breaking news, that The Facts of Life is going to be rebooted for a reunion show. I'm like, nope, bring it back. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have The Facts of Life. Bring it back, right? I open the door.
It's a TV series? It's a TV series.
But they're doing like a couple holiday shows.
Okay.
Aren't you curious to know what Joe Polnichek's been up to?
Well, I am a little curious. Right? I mean, I went down the rabbit hole of 90210. So
exactly.
And I watched all of them. Yeah, I loved them.
Yeah.
Was toast into it.
Yeah, so it can't be any worse.
That's true.
Right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. But like there is something that should never come back.
Okay, tell me.
That's Matt Lauer.
Oh my God. He needs to crawl down the rabbit hole and somebody needs to put the dirt over top of him.
Pretty much.
That is a bad, bad man. He's a bad man.
I don't know, man.
I don't want to hear about him. He's just very bad. It's like him. I don't want to hear the stories.
Nope.
Because they just get worse.
Yes, they do.
And the thing is that, right, we love all, we're inclusive, we love all, but it gives men in power such a bad name. I get that there's bad men and there's bad everybody's out there. I get that, but it gives men in power such a bad name. Yep. And I think that there's more good men than there are bad men, right? And I just think Matt Lauer, like, you know what? It's too bad that you get all your money. You get to sit in the Hamptons with all your money. It's too bad that happens.
Yeah.
Right?
And the thing is that it went on for so long.
I know.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's disgusting. Right?
Yeah. Ugh. And I don't want to read the details. The details are horrible.
No, I don't want. Ugh.
No.
Ugh. I already know it's not going to be good.
No, I already know more than I need to know.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. Right? Ugh. So, ew.
Okay, but speaking of
oh, okay.
The Donald.
Ew. Done with him.
Yeah. He's in the news a lot. I kicked him to the curb. Well, but he's in the news a lot again.
Well, it's all the impeachment stuff, right? It's everything. It's everything.
He's
like,
not
I feel
going
bad.
away though.
No, like I feel bad for our fellow Americans.
American.
Yeah, like I feel bad for the Americans because I think they got another term with them.
Oh.
Even though I'm heavily invested in the Democratic debates and very disappointed that Elizabeth Warren is leading the popular vote because that scares me. Yeah, right. She just borrowed Hillary's pantsuits and goes out on stage. Right? And I think that those should have gone to the Smithsonian. And I tell you, it's going to be the next 15 months are just going to be a gong show.
Oh my God. Right? It goes on for so long.
It does. It goes on for so long. Well, and then the latest Donald Trump stuff was that next year he was going to hold the G7 or whatever that summit is at his Mar-a-Lago resort. Dude, you can't profit off of that. Right? You can't have all the world leaders come to your golf course and you make money. Good God, right? You think Jimmy Carter eating jelly beans and peanuts ever made money? No. I'm just saying, right? Right? You know who wouldn't put up with that bullshit? Kamala Harris. My girl wouldn't put up with that.
Oh God.
I'm just saying, right?
Okay.
I don't know. But American politics, it's just going to get bad.
Okay, but what happened to Joe Biden?
Well, I think he had a stroke, and I think he has some Alzheimer's.
Did he have a stroke?
No, but he acts like he did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he acts like he did.
Should he be running then?
No, he's too old. Right? He's too old. Him and Bernie, kick him to the curb. They're too old. Right? But they're all too old. No, I'm just saying.
But Bernie runs in everything. Bernie comes back like a bad penny.
I know, right? Bernie, you know what? He's the person that all heart attack victims want to strive to be. He had a heart attack. He's back to work in a week. Right? I have a heart attack. I'm going to be pulling teeth to go back to work in 3. Right? You know? God. I tell you, I'm just saying. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
When did pasta become so popular again?
It was always popular.
Like, really? But I think it was just like spaghetti was popular.
No, pasta always. I mean, everybody got into that, oh, don't eat carbs, don't eat white things and stuff like that. So it could be making a comeback, and that's why you're noticing.
I don't know. It just seems like there's pasta. You know what pasta I love? I love the rigatoni.
The rigatoni.
You know which one that is?
No.
I think it's the tubes.
Oh, the tube.
I like the tube pasta. Yeah. So I'm just saying, right? That's my Italian self coming out, Samantha. Is that I like a little tube pasta or a little spaghettini.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but when you're eating pasta, do you like keep your sauce separate from your pasta? Because some people, they hate their food touching.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Nah, I don't care about that at all.
But there are people who enjoy it when their food does not touch. They have to have like, it's like cordoned off.
You can get special plates for that. No, I don't care. Because you know what? Once you swallow it, it's touching.
This is true.
Right? So let's be honest here. If it doesn't bother a weirdo like me, it shouldn't bother anybody. Right? I'm just saying.
But you remember like the plates you can get for kids that have like specific. Yeah.
That's what they want. That's the type of plate they want diabetics to eat with now, right? So everything, so you know, that's your one portion and that's your one portion. And then when I went to see the diabetic nurse, she had one of those plates and I'm like, I'm not 4. I don't need to have a plate with like 3 dividers. So I know what, and then she brings out these measuring cups and she's like, and this is how much, right? No, just stop it right there. Thank you. Right. Right. Like, I feel like I'm playing kitchen. Right. Oh, look, and here's the banana. And she had like plastic fruit and shit. Well, hi, are you teaching an adult? You're teaching a 50-year-old woman, and this is not the way to do it. So I'm just saying, right? So I don't care. My food can touch. I'm curious why pasta is so popular, but I saw something interesting about, you know how sometimes sometimes you do this, you'll order the spaghetti and the meatballs.
Yes.
Do you know how to cook the perfect meatball?
No.
It's with an ice cream scoop.
That's not
and the ice.
That's not cooking. That's measuring.
No, and listen, and it goes into an egg carton, the bottom of an egg carton. And that goes in your oven because that apparently doesn't burn in the oven. And then that cooks it at 425 for 20 minutes. And then voila, there is your meatballs. Just like that.
You are watching too much TV.
I'm just saying, right? I got to get back to work soon, Sam. Got to get back to work, right?
Holy shit, you're watching too much TV.
So when you say, why don't you sleep in? Because I can get up and watch cooking. Right? That's why I'm not sleeping in, my friend.
I'm surprised that you haven't come up with Lisa's Food with a Twist.
I know, right? And then I should have my own show. I really feel I'm close to it. I'm close to it. Yeah.
So close. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, but speaking of new things, Lay's has a new potato chip flavor.
Oh.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Oh, do I want that in a chip?
Cheese and tomatoes.
In a chip.
In a chip.
Remember when chips were just like dill pickle, salt and vinegar, barbecue?
Ketchup.
In Canada.
In Canada.
And then we opened our hearts to all dressed. And that was a big step, right?
The big step.
Right? Because okay, fine, we'll do one more. But then that was it. I don't know how I feel about that flavor.
Sounds funny.
Like I like it like for my lunch.
Yep.
In a sandwich and in a bowl.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Okay,
but I don't know.
Okay. Are potato chips in the UK called crisps?
I think they're crisps.
And they have really strange flavors.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, like really bizarre flavors.
Like I remember being a kid and Hostess had grape and they had orange flavored chips.
What?
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't just make that up or dream it. I remember it.
I feel like you just made that up.
I didn't just make it up. I remember it. They weren't a big hit.
That's like Kool-Aid on a potato.
Yeah, it wasn't a big hit. Wasn't a big hit at all. You know.
But guess who tried them out? You.
I was a kid, right? They were 25 cents a bag, right? It was before the tax came in. I remember, right? So quarter still bought you some chips, right? Okay, but guess what else though? Krispy Kreme, they have a new donut out for Halloween.
Oh.
And apparently it's slime filled.
Slime?
Filled with slime. Yeah.
You can't eat slime.
Well, whatever they do, they make it so it's like slime. Yeah. It's like
disgusting.
It's glazed, slimy, filled donut.
Yeah.
That's your holiday for you.
That's your holiday.
Right? That's your holiday. My holiday brings out shortbread cookies. Your holiday brings out slime-filled donuts. Right? That's the difference right there.
That's true.
Just saying. Right? I'm just saying.
But it is coming. Halloween is close.
It's too close.
So close that my sister-in-law texted me and said, "Hey, are you coming over for Halloween? The kids are talking about it. Two of them want to decorate the house." And I'm like, I have Saturday off. Do you want to decorate then?
There you go. Is that Halloween? Is Saturday?
No, we're just decorating for Halloween.
Oh, okay. But did you take your holiday off?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your day.
Yeah. Well, because it's Thursday.
Well, that's your day, right? You need to, that's your, right? You get the broom out and off you go. Right? Well, are you not a witch? And a witch has a broom.
I am a wizard.
Oh.
I am all things.
Last time I saw that outfit, it was not a wizard. It was a witch.
Yes, but I am magical.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear.
Be careful, else I'll turn you into a toad.
Okay. Well, I don't think you have those powers, Samantha. And I don't believe in Halloween like you do. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Well, because you're going to poke at me about Halloween, I'm going to poke at you. How's the baseball playoffs going, Lisa?
The baseball playoffs are going really, really good. So no, none of my teams are in them. but that don't mean I'm a baseball fan. So I've been watching all the games.
Whatever.
So now we're going to the World Series. So it's Houston, and it is the Washington Nationals, who I'm cheering for.
Woo!
Yeah, because Houston was the number one team, so that would be the obvious pick. But Washington, right? They have put the work in, man. So they're my team. So still, I love all things baseball. So good try. Yeah, way to go, way to go. Would you? Okay, so speaking of gross things like Halloween, would you ever eat pickled wieners?
No.
There's a guy who sells them in a store. I saw it on a show, and he makes a killing on them. Pickled wieners.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Are they
not cool?
Are they flavored?
I don't know. Yeah, I think some are flavored. Oh, but it's just still, and that's kind of gross, though. Hey.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. Not cool.
They should be boiled or they should be barbecued.
Okay, hey, but here's something weird. You know how your mom gave me all those beets last year, and I'll emphasize last year. So I found a bottle, right, that I didn't know that I had. Mike must have somehow put it up high and I didn't see it. So I put them in the fridge. And when I opened them up, I don't know, something must have happened to them, or the seal must have broke, because you know how beet juice is purple?
Yeah.
It was brown.
Ew.
I know, ew.
You didn't eat them, did you?
I ate 2 because they still tasted good, but I didn't know because you couldn't tell, right? So the beets are in the jar, right? And I just open them and I just take a fork. So the beets are still purple and you can't tell, right? And then Mike said, "Why don't you put some on a plate?" And when I put them on a plate, I'm like, "Oh my God, the juice is not purple. The juice is brownish green." Then we got rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, hey?
You don't need food poisoning.
Well, good thing he was up and he said, "Why don't you just put some on a plate?"
Oh my God.
Because I never would, because they tasted fine. They still tasted good.
You totally would have ate them.
Isn't that so weird?
You're such an idiot.
I know. I know.
Oh, okay. Right? But you know what, Lisa?
What?
Speaking of eating things, because it's fall, I start thinking of hearty stew.
Yeah.
And meals cooked with potatoes.
Yes, well, because you're that girl, right? You're that girl.
But I'm craving chili.
Okay.
And a good bun.
Oh yeah, like a crusty bun?
Yeah, just
Yeah, just a good soft bun.
Let's get those carbohydrates going.
Get the carbs. Now, okay, but if you put lots of beans in it, then it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because beans are good for you. But now, but do you want a lot of beans? You do not want a lot of beans. I'll tell you that right now.
You don't want a lot of beans either.
Well, no, I think I'd be fine. I think you won't be fine. You would blow up. Right? The world don't need to see that.
Yes, Lisa.
I'm just saying. Well, because you're a little gassy.
Really?
Right? Well, it's not new. We've revealed that a long time ago, Samantha.
This coming from the woman who can't go poo.
Well, but the problem is that I can't poop. I can poop, but I can't poop consistently. I don't have consistent, and that too I'm documenting. Right? Everything gets written down. That's the thing, right? You have a medical emergency, everything gets written down. Everything. I know. I don't even know what it's because I don't drink enough, so my poop's too hard. And then I don't eat enough, so my poop doesn't exist. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Whatever. Right? I don't know. Okay. But I've been eating some pudding lately because it's a nice light snack, right?
You're allowed to eat pudding?
Yeah, like sugar-free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can't tell the difference, right? So whatever, you put it in the fridge, it all tastes good. But my new favorite flavor is butterscotch. Like, where has that been all my life?
I don't. On the shelf waiting for you.
Right? And then my bigger question is, why is it so great? Like, what is butterscotch? What is that?
Butterscotch.
But they're not putting booze in my pudding.
I have no idea.
Yeah, like what? Like if you have chocolate pudding, you know what's in that. Oh, I know it's chocolate. But what is the butterscotch?
I don't know.
Why is it it's so good? Oh, so good. I'm just saying. Right?
Is it replacing applesauce?
No, nothing will ever replace applesauce, Samantha. Right?
Okay.
Ever. Nothing will ever replace applesauce. No.
Yeah, I suppose, hey?
Right? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you know what I realized? Because I've been traveling a little bit in the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. There are some things you don't want to hear on a plane.
Well, there's some things you just don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear farting, coughing, because then I
control coughing.
Yeah, but then I think you're sick. Why are you on a plane?
Right.
Sneezing, again, you're sick. Why are you on a plane? We're all breathing in your shit.
Yeah.
Crying.
I never want to hear crying on a plane.
From the babies.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear snoring.
Oh, but you hear all of that. And I think it's funny, all those things, because you are guilty of all of them at some point.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I don't cry on a plane.
Okay, so maybe you don't cry. I'll give you that one. Right? I'll give you that one. You don't cry.
I'm not coughing.
Yes, I've heard you cough.
I might sneeze on a plane.
Yeah, and you might fart if you can get away with it. Nobody know. When you're sitting if you're in your 3-person seats and it's just you, you're passing one if you need to, Samantha.
If I have to, yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
But because you're sitting in a plane, the close proximity to everybody around you,
I know.
You're going to hear conversations you don't want to hear.
But that's everywhere, right?
How horrible is your ex? Are you getting any? Don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that.
None of my business.
Or better yet, you get stuck sitting beside or in the proximity of someone who likes to tell the person next to them their entire life story.
Well, I hate the person that thinks they need to be your friend.
The chatty Cathy.
Yeah, like I hate that person on the plane. But it's funny when you say things in close proximity. All weekend I kept thinking that about Mike. Because Mike was in close proximity all weekend, right? And I'm like, oh my God, right? And sometimes because sometimes, I got to say this, and this goes with the mansplaining thing. Sometimes men, they got to beat it into you, right? Like I heard it the first 10 times, I heard it. And I don't know how many times I have to say, I'm not against you. I'm on the same page. I agree. But so that means you can just stop now. Right? No, you know what? No, you know what you need? You need a pillowcase. I need a pillow and a pillowcase. That's what I need. Maybe that's what you need on the plane is a pillow and a pillowcase.
To snuff them out?
To suffocate people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what earbuds are for.
Well, that's true too, right? Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
I don't know.
That leads us to a very interesting question.
Yes.
What do you want to hear at work? What do you think you should not overhear at work?
I only want to hear like nice, happy things.
Me too.
Right? I only want to hear gossip if I'm the one gossiping. Right? I don't want to hear gossip if I'm not the gossiper. I just want to be the gossiper. Then it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just saying. What about you?
Well, I don't want to hear things like, oh, sorry, was that your piece of cake?
Oh, really?
Don't eat my cake. Don't touch my food.
Why are they eating your cake? Why is somebody eating your food?
Well, just in case.
It's not your food. Did you bring that food?
That's something I would never want to hear.
But Mike says that sometimes happens at his work at the Lowe's, right? And all of a sudden somebody will bring in a sub and Mike will be like, yeah. And then all of a sudden somebody goes for their break and the dude's like, yeah, somebody ate my sub. Who's he? I don't ever want to hear I'm eating somebody else's food. Did you bring that food from home? No, you shouldn't be eating it.
No.
No, I don't want to hear that.
No.
No. Don't assume it's for everybody.
No. And I don't want to hear things like how crazy last night was.
No.
Because there are going to be details I do not want to hear.
I don't want to hear. No.
Nope.
I don't want to hear anything about that. You know what else I don't want to hear? I don't want to hear people talking of politics.
I agree.
I don't want political rants because some people you can have a conversation. Other people are too strong in how they feel. And that's just a bad conversation. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. You know? Like,
No,
imagine
I agree.
imagine if you're an American and you're at your American job and
Uh-oh.
you love Donald Trump. You can't have that conversation with somebody else.
No.
Right? You just can't.
No.
No. Never. It's not happening.
That would not be good.
Would not be good, right? So I don't want to hear political rants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't want to hear a lot of poor me. Poor me, poor me, poor me. We're all poor me. Unless it's your friend, then that's different. But if it's just general office chit chat, right? Then that's not cool. Right?
Uh-huh.
You know.
You know what I never want to hear also?
What?
This has never happened, but I never want to hear a coworker say, "Yeah, I won the lottery, but I'm going to keep working."
No, because that coworker then should be slapped. Right? That's bullshit right there, man. Like, that's just BS. Yeah, like, that's total BS.
That's the point of the lottery. Quit your job.
Right? Right? Freedom 55 or whatever old you might be.
Whatever that looks like.
I win the lottery on Saturday. I don't care. I may not ever talk to anybody again. Right? Because you know what? My mama always said, what did Wendy McIntyre used to say? She'd say, "You'll know when mom won the lottery. There'll be a note saying, 'fuck you.'" And she'd be gone. Right? She'd be gone with a note that said, "fuck you." And I'm like, true. I understand the logic. Right? I understand the logic. You know what else I don't want to hear? I don't want to hear people talking about whether or not my job's in jeopardy.
Oh.
I don't want to hear that.
No.
Like, I don't want to hear people talking about, "Oh, you know what? I think she's going to get fired because she sucks."
No.
I don't want to hear that.
No, that's horrible.
Oh. Yeah, but people do that shit, eh?
Yeah, I suppose they
talk
do,
about
right?
it. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Huh.
They do.
That's mean.
Yeah, it's a little bit mean-spirited, Samantha. Right? Got anything else you want to add?
Well, you know what I don't want to hear?
Tell me.
I don't want to hear as I leave the bathroom, there was no toilet paper in there. I already discovered that on my own.
Oh, really? I don't want to hear that. No.
And it's like, you should have shared that. That's the one piece of information that would have been useful.
That would have been nice to have heard. Right? Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that either. Because then that's a predicament.
That is a predicament.
Right? And I don't want to be in a predicament.
Good,
no, that's not good at all. No. And I don't want to hear people being too negative. But the other thing, do you remember? I hate when people don't use their inside voices.
Yes.
Right? So I don't want to hear your voice, actually, is what I don't want to hear, is your voice. I just tied it up in a pretty little bow. I don't want to hear your voice.
I just don't want to hear you.
I just don't want to hear you. Let's just put it real simple, right? Yeah. You know, unless you're like the copier guy, right? From Saturday Night Live, making copies. That guy out here, because that's kind of funny. Right? Making copies. He's doing some copies, right? That would be fun. Right? I'd be okay with that. But other than that, I don't want to hear those things. You know?
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder what Sonia would say.
I think Sonia needs to give us her list because she said she had 50 plus things.
I think, Sonia, you need to give us your list so we can post it on Facebook.
Yeah. Dear Sonia. Right? Yeah.
Give us your list.
Give us your list. Because I want to know what all goes on where you work and what all you're hearing. Right?
I have a feeling it's pretty good.
I think it might be juicy. I think we work in boring places.
I think we do.
Yeah. Right? You know. So I want to hear, so dear Sonia, drop us a line.
Drop us a line, man.
Give us like your top 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Right? That's
maybe not all 52.
No, but like 10 to 15, and then I think we can have some fun with it. I want to know. And then we can comment, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds good, Samantha.
Okay. So Lisa, what should we do now? Should we invite people?
Yes, let's invite people. Invite people to come to our Facebook page, Samantha. So friends of the podcast, if you love what you're listening to, and why wouldn't you? Right? Just some lighthearted ha ha ha, right? Tell your friends and family about it. Go. You know what people aren't doing enough of? And I think, and you're to blame too, because you don't do this either. You don't go to the top of the Facebook page where it says invite and you don't click invite.
I do.
You don't, because I would see that.
Lisa, do we need to argue during this?
I'm just saying, maybe you could start the revolution.
Oh my God.
Right? And you could start by clicking and inviting some people that you know.
All right.
To the Facebook page. But that's what we want, right? We want more people to come and have some fun.
Yes.
Right? And we want people to post on our page, interact with us, right?
Andrea posted again.
She always has good stuff.
She gets me every time.
Well, it takes a little bit of the pressure off me, right? So I appreciate that from her. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so invite your friends, tell people about us, get them to, start jumping on our Facebook and our Instagram or Twitter and, just
follow us.
Follow us.
Who knows? Maybe soon you're going to see Sam on Twitter.
No.
Right? You'll think it's Lisa replying, but it'll be Secret Sam. I'm just saying.
All right, Lisa, do you have an I shake my head?
I do. It just happened when I was trying to open up the apple juice. I have two, actually, if I may. So first off, so I was just trying to open up the apple juice container because in moderation, right? And my shake my head is that they have that little tin foil tab. And my shake my head is when you pull the tab and the tab breaks and it doesn't open up the apple juice. Does it have to be a tin foil tab? That's what I'm saying.
What do you want it to be? Plastic?
Maybe plastic, so the juice, so I don't have to go get a knife and cut it open.
I think plastic is going to give you as much grief as the tin foil.
I don't know. I'm just saying, right? So that's my one I shake my head. My other I shake my head happened when I was visiting the HHG today at the store. So the Bay has their Bay cards, right? Their points card. And so the HHG was ringing through a customer and she said to the lady, "Do you have your Bay card? Your whatever, your points card?" And the lady said, "No, I don't." Then that's the end of that conversation, right? No, I don't. Then the lady gets into this long-winded conversation about how I just moved and I changed purses and it might be in my... Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your story. Oh, we asked you one question. It was a yes or a no. You answered it. Now zip it and go. Zip it and go. Right? Because if there was a lineup, you're causing it to take longer.
Oh, this is true.
I'm just saying. That's my shake my head. You got one?
I do. Okay. So I bought a luggage lock.
Okay.
And because that's who I am anyways. Yes. So I bought it. I brought it home and I looked at it and I'm like, am I missing something? There was no instructions on how to reset the luggage lock.
Oh, that's weird.
And I'm like, that's odd. And I'm like, okay, Google, thank God, help me out. There was a YouTube video that showed me how to reset my lock so I could choose my own numbers. Good. And I was like, that's a really stupid thing to do. Sell something that you don't give instructions to.
That makes no sense.
No.
So that would make me shake my head.
It made me shake my head.
Absolutely, it would. Yeah.
It's like, dude, how about some instructions?
How about some rules? How about some rules?
That's all I ask.
Yeah. What are we talking about next week, Samantha?
Cheese, Lisa.
I can't wait. I'm excited about cheese. Yeah, we're talking about cheese.
Why do we stray from the tried and true?
Why? When the tried and true is just fine. Right?
That's your take.
Yeah, that's my take. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it, actually. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm going to be very, very, I'm going to come prepared.
Oh,
I'll have so much info on just tried and true cheese.
Okay.
So be prepared, Samantha. All right, friends of the podcast, if you want to buy any of our merchandise, and you know you do, maybe you want a tote bag, maybe you want a mug, you can go to threadless.com. You can go to www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And if you want to support the podcast, because it takes us a little bit of money to help us go, and if you love what we do and you love what you hear, you can go to Patreon. You can go to www.patreon.com/ishakemyhead. Or you can also do it if you listen to the podcast on Podbean, right over Sam's face, there's a little red bag, just punch it. And for as little as $2, you can help support the podcast.
And we'd like to thank Audio Editing Solutions for making us sound so good. And today, he helped us record.
He did.
And he's going to have to do some stuff.
He's got to cut and paste some stuff. Right? We're making him work today.
Yeah. And also check out our social media. We did mention it before, but we have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just type in I Shake My Head, and we are right there.
Samantha, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing physio for my shoulder, hey?
Yes.
For my dummy arm. Oh, my God. This has nothing to do with it because I know we're wrapping up the show, but I got to get it off my chest because my dummy arm hurts. So when I had my surgery, right, they cut some of the nerves.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't have first off, I don't have a lot of feeling in my hand, and I don't have very much range of motion in my arm. So occupational therapy is giving me some exercises to do. Well, is the goal of occupational therapy exercises to hurt you more?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's all that's happening, right? So I do that and I take some Tylenol. I do that and I take some Tylenol. Right? It hurts more than it did before. But then the HHG said, no, but the goal is that you keep doing it and one time it won't hurt. Oh,
yeah.
When? Right?
I don't know. Listen to the mom.
I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, Samantha. All right. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Well, Lisa, it's tough being you right now.
You know what? Every now and then I go through some phases. So, but
yes,
oh well.
Do.
All right. Could be worse.
Okay.
All right, Samantha. You know what? Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This was a podcast from the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.